Think you can't explore Europe without selling a kidney? You've been lied to. Big time. Forget everything you thought you knew about European travel expenses. Today, we're diving headfirst into a place that will completely flip your expectations. A city so rich in history, culture, and flavor, yet so shockingly affordable, it feels like a glitch in the Matrix. This isn't just another travel video. It's your personal blueprint to experiencing the soul of Europe. Vibrant, authentic, and utterly unforgettable, without breaking the bank. Get ready to discover Aethelburg, your new favorite budget-friendly European gem, and unlock secrets that even seasoned travelers miss. Let me tell you, when I first heard about Aethelburg, I was skeptical. Another hidden gem that turns out to be just another overpriced tourist trap? No thanks. But something kept pulling me in. Maybe it was the whispers of its ancient streets, the promise of medieval architecture untouched by mass tourism, or the sheer audacity of its claims to be genuinely cheap. So, I packed my bags, grabbed my cheapest flight, and decided to put Aethelburg to the ultimate test. And what I found completely blew my mind. This city, tucked away from the usual overcrowded European hotspots like Paris or Rome, offers everything you could dream of. Stunning sights, mouth-watering food, and a vibrant atmosphere, all without demanding your entire life savings. It's truly a hidden treasure for anyone who wants to soak up European culture, especially if you're a first-time visitor, a young adventurer, or just someone who loves a good deal. Now, getting to Aethelburg might seem like the first hurdle, right? You picture expensive international flights, long layovers, all that jazz. But here's the trick. Aethelburg International Airport is surprisingly well connected to budget airlines. My personal strategy? I swear by using flight comparison sites, not just one, but a few, and always being flexible with my dates. Flying midweek or during the shoulder seasons can slash your ticket price in half. Don't be afraid to connect through a larger European hub if it means saving a couple $100. Sometimes a short regional flight on a budget carrier from a city like Berlin or Vienna can be incredibly cheap. Trust me, a little digging here goes a long way. Once you land, the absolute worst thing you can do is hop in a taxi. Seriously, just don't. Taxis are a budget killer everywhere, and Aethelburg is no exception. Instead, embrace the local way. Aethelburg boasts an incredible public transport system. We're talking clean, efficient buses and trams that zip you all over the city for practically pennies. I always grab a multi-day pass as soon as I arrive. It's way cheaper than buying single tickets and gives you the freedom to hop on and off whenever you want. You can grab them right at the airport or any major transport hub. And for the city center, honestly, your best bet is your own 2 feet. Aethelburg's old town is a labyrinth of charming cobblestone streets, hidden courtyards, and unexpected delights. Walking not only saves you money, but also lets you stumble upon local cafes, street art, and unique shops you'd totally miss from a bus window. I spent entire afternoons just wandering, getting gloriously lost, and finding the most authentic spots. Okay, so you're in Aethelburg, you've mastered the public transport. Now, where are you going to crash without emptying your wallet? This is where many travelers get tripped up, thinking fancy hotels are the only option. Wrong. For budget travelers, especially young adults or first-timers, hostels are your absolute best friend in Aethelburg. And I'm not talking about dingy, questionable places. Aethelburg has some seriously top-notch hostels. You can snag a dorm bed for a fraction of the cost of a hotel, and many even offer private rooms that are still way more affordable than a standard hotel room. Plus, hostels are fantastic for meeting other travelers, sharing tips, and finding new adventure buddies. It's like a built-in social network. But hey, maybe dorms aren't your jam, or you're traveling with a partner and want a bit more privacy. That's totally fine. My next go-to is Airbnb. I always compare prices between a good hostel private room and a small Airbnb apartment. Sometimes, especially if you're staying for more than a few nights, an Airbnb can actually be a better deal, giving you a kitchen to cook in. More on that money-saving hack later. Here's a pro tip. Don't feel like you have to stay right in the heart of the tourist zone. Accommodation just a short tram ride outside the city center is almost always significantly cheaper. And with Aethelburg's fantastic public transport, you're still super connected. I found a charming little place in the Altstadt West District, about a 15-minute tram ride from the main square, and it saved me a ton compared to staying right downtown. The money I saved on lodging meant I could splurge a little more on experiences, or just extend my trip by a few days. It's all about smart choices. Now, let's talk about my favorite part of any trip: food. Eating in Aethelburg is an experience in itself, and it absolutely doesn't have to break the bank. My biggest piece of advice here is to totally skip those high-end, fancy restaurants that cater to tourists. You're not going to get an authentic experience, and your wallet will definitely feel it. Instead, you need to dive headfirst into Aethelburg's vibrant street food scene. This is where the magic happens. Think incredible local specialties, savory pastries, hearty sausages, sweet treats you've never seen before, all for just a few euros. The Central Market, especially around lunchtime, is a feast for the senses and your budget. You can try so many different things without committing to a full, expensive meal. Another fantastic option, especially if the weather is nice, is to pack a picnic. Aethelburg has so many beautiful parks, like the sprawling Royal Gardens or the quieter riverside green spaces. Head to a local grocery store, grab some fresh bread, cheese, cured meats, local fruits, and a bottle of whatever you fancy. It's a delicious, ridiculously cheap, and incredibly scenic way to have lunch or dinner. Speaking of grocery stores, they are your best friend for breakfast items and snacks. Forget paying 15 euros for a hotel breakfast. Grab some yogurt, muesli, fresh rolls, and coffee for a few euros, and enjoy it at your hostel or Airbnb. For drinks, keep an eye out for local pubs, not the flashy tourist bars that offer happy hour specials. You can often get a local beer or wine for a steal, and you'll get a much better feel for the local vibe. And if you're a coffee lover like me, grab your morning pick-me-up from a local cafe for takeaway. It's cheaper than sitting down, and you can enjoy your coffee while exploring the streets. And the ultimate money saver for food? If your hostel or Airbnb has a kitchen, use it. Cooking just 1 or 2 meals a day can save you literally hundreds over a week. Even simple pasta or a quick stir-fry using fresh market ingredients feels like a gourmet meal when you're saving so much. Now for the fun part: what to actually do in Aethelburg without spending a fortune. This is where the city truly shines for budget travelers. First up, embrace the free walking tours. You'll find several companies offering them, usually meeting in a central square. These tours are amazing for getting your bearings, learning about the city's rich history, and getting insider tips from local guides. It's customary to tip your guide at the end, but you decide what it's worth, usually a fraction of a paid tour. After a free tour, you'll have a much better idea of what you want to explore further. And there's so much to see for absolutely nothing. The stunning Aethelburg Cathedral, with its intricate architecture and peaceful atmosphere, is usually free to enter, though they might ask for a small donation for specific areas. The city parks, like the majestic Aethelburg Gardens or the tranquil Riverbend Park, are perfect for a stroll, people watching, or enjoying that picnic we just talked about. I spent hours just relaxing by the fountains, soaking in the atmosphere. It's incredible how much history and beauty you can soak up without even touching your wallet. For culture vultures, here's a crucial tip. Check the local museum websites for free admission days. Many museums in Aethelburg, like the Aethelburg History Museum or the National Art Gallery, have specific days or evenings each month where entry is free. You might encounter slightly larger crowds, but who cares when you're saving a significant chunk of change? Also, keep an eye out for free local events. Aethelburg is a city that loves its festivals and outdoor concerts, especially in the warmer months. These are often held in public squares or parks and are completely free to enjoy. Picture live music, local crafts, and delicious smells filling the air. It's an incredible way to experience the local culture. If you do plan on visiting several paid attractions, consider a city pass. Aethelburg offers a fantastic city pass that often includes free public transport and discounted or free entry to many top attractions. Do the math beforehand. If you plan to hit enough spots, it can save you a pretty penny. But honestly, sometimes the best activity is simply wandering. Aethelburg's charm lies in its winding streets, its ancient buildings, the vibrant street art, and the buzz of everyday life. Just strolling through different neighborhoods, popping into a small local shop, or finding a quiet bench to watch the world go by. These moments are often the most memorable and cost absolutely nothing. One afternoon, I stumbled upon a tiny, centuries-old alleyway with a hidden fountain and a wall covered in ivy. It felt like stepping back in time, and that simple discovery was more rewarding than any ticketed attraction. That's the real magic of budget travel in Aethelburg. Aethelburg truly is a budget traveler's paradise. It proves that you don't need a limitless bank account to experience the heart and soul of Europe. The key is to do your homework, compare prices like a hawk, and most importantly, embrace the local culture and lifestyle. Make smart choices about where you sleep, what you eat, and how you spend your time, and you'll find that Aethelburg rewards you with an incredibly rich and enjoyable experience without costing a fortune. It's all about discovering that sweet spot where affordability meets authentic adventure. What are your best budget travel tips for Europe? Share them in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more adventures, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next deep dive.